Good day, YouTube. I'm doing a third chapter of my Bushido Oriental Adventure role-playing game that was published in the 80s. I'm doing a solo playthrough of that, or an attempt to. The story so far is that I was looking for my brother. I found him, and he's been planning to assassinate this warlord that's been terrorizing the countryside and terrifying villagers and whatnot. And so I've agreed to join him. We've infiltrated his castle, and while there we met up with a slave named May, and she asked us to help her free her brother Boja, who's in a jail cell right now. And so we've unlocked the cell, and now we're continuing to travel the castle to look for this warlord to assassinate. So Boja is NPC 2, May is NPC 1, and Genji, my brother, is NPC 3. And the PC1 is Fuji, my character. Fuji and Genji were once Yukaza gang members, and we've left that clan to just be independent. And, okay, so going back to infiltrating the warlord's castle, I have to find the warlord within 6 tiles, and I'm counting this down as I move. And if I don't find the warlord by the 6th, then the mission has failed, or the warlord has left the castle. Continue on another time. So, so we freed Boja, and now we're just going down this hallway. And I'm on round 4, scene 6, and act 1. So I'm drawing a new card, and it's a shuffle card. And when I draw this, all the events that I've played, I shuffle back into my event stack, so the round will continue. Actually, I can have a choice to whether continue my event stack or shuffle random events that I've been using the Game Master's Assistant for just random events to happen. But I have a 30 card deck, and once if I deplete this, then the game is over and the mission has failed. I have to complete my goals before the stack is empty. So if I draw a shuffle card and it's activated, then either one of those decks I can reshuffle. Okay, so back at it. First area is a resource, a chance for a resource, and positive is yes, negative is no, and blanks are no, but they don't affect the chaos track. So no. Next card is a shuffle card. So this time I'm going to try to shuffle, and I have to make my decision before the activation too. So let's see if this is activated. So if that is activated, then I'll shuffle the Game Master's Assistant deck. No, it doesn't. But it doesn't affect the chaos track. An item card. So if I draw this, then if it's activated, it'll give me a resource, and I'll roll again to see if it's like an actual item that I can I can use. And I'll go through like a random book or through the Bushido rule book to find an item that is useful. And no, and it's negative, so the chaos track is at 5. It's card. Reference rules. So if I draw a card like this, these cards I've made, I've probably gone over that in other videos that I've done, but just to recap, if I draw this card and if it's activated, then I look through the rules or the module, because this is based off of a pre-written module, and but I'm just kind of like winging it, and I'm just using the module as like a base of inspiration. So if I draw this, then I'll look through the module to see if there's anything I can incorporate into my game. So let's see if it's activated. Yes. Yes, track goes up 1, and then I'll look at the module and I'll come back. So having drawn the reference rules card, I refer to the module that I'm playing. And earlier I was reading about the castle, the warlord's castle, and I'm just kind of like going through like using my own set of geomorphs, like Dungeons and Dragons geomorphs. I'm not really following the map that came with the module. So there's locations on the map of the module that have relevance. But I haven't read them because I'm kind of like using this method to keep things unknown to me. Or if I was like following the pre-made adventure, I'd always be a step ahead. I'd always know what was going on, and it wouldn't be that much fun. But by referencing the rules, I'm still using the module in a sense. So I'll just like look at anything that could be relevant to the situation that my characters are in now. And I've opened the door to part of the castle that is unknown to me. So what I did is by drawing the reference card, I'm looking at the module, and looking at areas of the castle. So one of them that seemed interesting to me was that there's a tomb. So what I'm going to do is saying this is like the entrance into the tomb. And then I would have to still make it kind of like there still has to be gameplay to this situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do an oracle roll and asking the dice if there's any guards in this area. No, but the chaos cut track goes down 1 because I rolled a negative. So I'm at 5. So after referencing the rules, or in the process of referencing the rules, I make a note down, looking at my round and scene and act that I'm in. I'll make a note that at round 4, scene 6, act 1, that we found the entrance to the tomb, and also, like, from referencing the rules too, I learned that the warlord was hosting his wife and child, his daughter, and their bodies in that tomb. So I'm going to think, like, well, this is probably the reason why this warlord's gone mad and is now terrorizing and putting terrors on people just because his mind snapped. And I'm just going to use this information for the future. It might come in handy. I went through that reference rules thing, and I decided that from looking at the rules, or the module, that this hallway is going to lead to the entrance to a tomb that holds the warlord's daughter and wife who were killed, and which could, my characters don't know this, but it's most likely that that's the situation that drove the warlord insane, and for him to decide to be a dictator and just fly off the handle or whatever. Okay, so I'm continuing with round 4, scene 6, act 1. Draw a new card, and it's NPC 2's action. NPC 2 is Boja, the freed slave there. So first action is a special ability. Time could progress, and you could get a resource. So Boja's special abilities are to persuade. So I'm gonna since there's no enemy to persuade, he's just gonna see if he can improve his defenses. So Boja's skill level is 6. Add 6 green dice. The chaos track's at 5, so I add 5 white. 6s are successes, and 1s are negate 6s. One 6 green, but 1 white, or 1 green, so that negates that success. Add 1 6 white and 1 white, which negates that. So Boja's not able to perform his skill test. Does time for the plot movement increase? Nope. Can Boja gain a resource? No. Next card. As enemy has a chance to gain a surge. There's no enemies, but I still roll this and add a surge just to what's happening in the background. No, negative. So the chaos track is down to 4, and I got a shuffle card. So what do I want to shuffle? I think I'm going to shuffle my main deck here. Oh, I'm going to see if it's activated. Yes, so the chaos track goes up to 5. Add all the cards to the deck, and which increases the length of this round. Which is good. This enables me to fulfill the goal before the time runs out. NPC 1, that's May. She's at the door to the cell. First action is a reserve. Next could be an event, and the second could be a special ability. So she gets a reserve automatically. And is there an event? No. Can she perform a special ability? No. Next card, and it's a surge for the enemy if this is triggered. No, but the chaos track goes down further. So scene change. I don't really want to move out because we want to stay in the castle. So this card I'm just going to interpret that to be that Boja can leave the cell. And is this activated? Yes. So he's able to move 6. Next card. It's my main character, Fuji's turn. Now the first die roll is always my choice because he's the main character, but I roll it anyway just to see if it inspires me. Special ability chance. Second action would be just an action. And for the enemy, there could be a surge increase. So I think I'm just going to move 5. Does the enemy in the background get a search? No, but the chaos track now goes down to 3. Can I perform another action? Yes, chaos track goes up 1. And I'm just going to move again. I'll pause it right there. So I drew another rules reference card, and I decided, like, since we're going into the tomb that it's well guarded, I looked at the module and it said that there would be guards standing post to the entrance. So I rolled to see if that was activated, and it was. And then I rolled to see how many guards were there, and there's 3. So now I'm going to get the guards set up, and I'll use red die to represent the enemies, and I'll go from highest to lowest for their levels. So 1 is 6, level 6. Enemy 2 is level 5, enemy 4 is level 4. And then I'll go lowest to highest to establish their health. 2, 2, and a 6. Then highest to lowest to find out their attack dice. 4, 2, 2. And for the defense, lowest to highest. And those are the guards. And this dice represents who goes first, depending on the card drawn. So now I find enemy cards. So there's 3. So there's 1, 2, 3 enemies now in the deck. And playing the last card for this round, and it's a healing card. So one of my, since I'm in the positive in the chaos track, healing will benefit the last player played, and it was Genji. Is he able to heal? Yes. Chaos track goes up 1. And he's able to heal, let's say 1 to 6. 2 hit points, so he's got 6 already. And I'll just add 2. So he's up at 8 now. And that's the end of that round. I'll play through a few other rounds off camera, and I'll do an update to end the video. So just to show how I'm setting up a new round. So it's progressing to round 5. And this is the, once it goes to round 6, past that into, we'll go into a new scene, which increases the act. So everything goes up to 6. So once this goes to 6, this goes to 1, and this goes to 2. And once this goes to 1, I check the weather again. And that's this weather outside, so it doesn't really affect me while I'm in the castle. And this is the plot progression level. So after every round, I do an activation, yes or no. So does the plot progress? No. So that stays at 4. But it would automatically progress as I increase the act. So once it gets to Act 2, the plot progress actually goes up to 5. Once it goes to 6, depending on the chaos track, if it's in the positive past 5, then something good is going to happen from my character, and I usually write out what the plot progressions are going to be. Yeah, so if the plot progresses in a positive way, then we instantly find the warlord. If the plot progresses negatively, then we'll activate a PC trouble. Something personal that happens to the player that my main character Fuji, and his main problem is with the Yakuza clan. So yeah, so now I'm at round 5, scene 6, act 1, and I'll just do a recap at the after playing through a few rounds. So I just want to do a combat example. My character Fuji is rushing in to attack the first guard, and to set up the attack dice, I had +1. I spent it to buy 1 attack dice. My attack dice initially is 3, and I spent a surge. Like I can use surges to buy combat cards, which will either improve my chances or add something like a hindrance or a benefit to the situation. It's a gamble, but sometimes it can pay off, but it costs 1 surge to use one of these cards. And this card gave me +1 attack die. So I have 5 altogether to attack enemy 1. So I've got skulls and cross swords are hits, shields are misses, and it's kind of in the attack round. So I had 2 chances to get through to hit enemy 1. His defense is 1 die. Does he spend any of his surges to increase his defense? No, he only has 1 die for defense. So he blocks 1 hit, but he takes 1 damage. So his health is decreased to 1. And that's an example of an attack round. So I'm ending this session now at round 5, scene 6, act 1. I finished the round. My characters are still dealing with the guards. One thing I forgot to mention when I was setting up the guard stats, and I forgot to list their special abilities. So I made just a quick chart. Other than like if it was a monster or something that was in the rule book, I would look at that to decide what special abilities that they have. Because if I roll an explosive dice, that could trigger their special ability to be used. And so I just made this quick list that could be used for any kind of theme, any kind of role-playing game that I'm working on. And so I rolled up their special abilities, and one has a dodge, which will increase their defense dice by 1. One has a tackle, which is if they successfully hit one of my characters, my character can't defend, then they're tackled, and that would mean that they're trapped, and they would have to do a skill check to get out of the trap. And the other last guard, I've rolled magical or tech, and so it just didn't make sense that like these guards would know magic. I mean, there is magic in the Bushido world. There's psionics, but I just decided that it'll be tech. And with this day and age that I'm playing in, with feudal Japan, medieval Japan, I just said that he's armed with like poison darts, which if a character is hit, they would take damage until they were cured. They would take damage each turn that came to them. They would automatically lose 1 hit point. And so I'll end my session here, and I'll have to do part 4 next weekend. And thanks a lot for watching.